We begin the transfer radar today with Jadon Sancho, someone who's featured in our transfer radar quite a lot. Not sure too much to Manchester United. What do you think?
If I'm Manchester United, I'd have him all day long. I think Sancho's an incredibly talented footballer, maybe going through a little bit of a second season slump at Borussia Dortmund, who themselves have been a little bit inconsistent. I also understand Sancho playing in Germany, competing for titles, playing in the Champions League. We're still not quite sure what Manchester United's own prospects are, either in the short or the medium term. But if Manchester United are prepared to stump up the cash, and it'll take quite a bit, it'll mean a huge profit for Borussia Dortmund, I think this ticks a lot of boxes, particularly for United. But I think Sancho, maybe being back in England, puts him back in a focus that I think maybe just eluded him over the last couple of months.
Okay, let's play the hypothetical game.
Why not?
Everything's the same. Okay, money, transfer fees, all agreed. He's got a choice: Chelsea or Man United.
Oh,
who does he take?
I have a feeling he lean Manchester United, and that may be because of his links with City, and maybe he might feel a little bit aggrieved about how the things worked out there. And now when you say all things being equal, I'm going on the assumption that both are either in or out of the Champions League.
Yeah, exactly.
That type of thing. But again, that's a very personal decision. But I have a feeling it'll be United.
Not a bad choice to have. We have hit, we have missed. We don't have why Guardiola to leave Man City.
Well, there's been a lot of speculation around Guardiola, and this, where previously was 3 years, and now he went past that. So, are we coming to the end of his time? A couple of months ago, we were talking about Van Bronckhorst, and there was speculation that he was the man who was going to fill the void. Listen, if I'm Guardiola, it kind of depends on, well, again, another personal decision. But do I think he leaves City before they win the Champions League? I'm going to go for a no.
Okay. That's his kind of unfinished business, isn't it? The Champions
Yes, yeah. I mean, if they win it, and then, again, when he left Barcelona, it was about he felt burnt out and he needed a rest. And those are personal decisions that no amount of games, wins, trophies changes.
If he does go,
right,
Pochettino. Now, 12.5 million payoff, allegedly, if he gets another job in the Premier League before the turn of this, or before the end of this season, he's got to pay it back. Long term, yeah or no?
Absolutely. Now, again, we're going on the assumption that Guardiola does leave City. Let's say it's...
Yeah, because they're not going to win if he doesn't.
Right, let's say it's... I'm going to go with the end of this current season.
Okay.
Because I don't think Guardiola leaves before the end of the season.
If he wins the Champions League and says, see you.
If he says, regardless, if he says, see you come August, I'd have Pochettino all day long.
This is an interesting one. Luka Jovic is a 21-year-old who was at Benfica. They loaned him out to Eintracht and he couldn't stop scoring. So Real Madrid says, we'll have some of that. But he's not played much. He's only started 3 games.
Yeah.
To leave Real Madrid would be on loan. Would that be in his best interests right now? Because the kid's a talent, but he's struggled there.
Yes, because of exactly what you just said.
Okay.
He has struggled, and he's a talent. Natural goal scorers like Jovic are always in high demand.
Yeah.
And it's about finding the right fit. Quite clearly, that fit isn't in Madrid, or certainly Real Madrid. If I'm a club looking for that type of talent, and he's been linked with any number of clubs, once again, I would have him, no question.
When you lose your job or when you leave somewhere, clearly you join ESPN. Now, ESPN, good place to work, but sometimes you've got to move on from ESPN. You've got Pochettino moving on. Ibrahimovic, right, okay, the last few weeks it's been a cooey, hi, come and get me. I mean, the Italian clubs, Bologna, Milan, whatever. Spurs is a no-go. Jose said that. So where else?
Manchester United, I thought, was probably, if we're talking Premier League clubs, the most likely of destinations because of his history there, and because I still feel that United do not have that huge personality in their dressing room. The question,
maybe Pogba.
maybe Pogba. But then Pogba and Ibrahimovic in their previous spell together worked very well together. So
did.
that kind of lends itself to that. My concern with that is I'm not sure that Solskjaer can handle this type of ego, this type of personality.
Can anybody?
And I just wonder if there'll be a clash there, particularly with Manchester United. Now, you've had Jurgen Klopp come out and say, well, no, but for the Manchester United link, maybe Liverpool would pursue this a little bit more. So it's a non-starter for them. And then as you look at the rest of the Premier League, wandering back to the Premier League, who fits? None.
Milan's the one for me, because Piontek's not playing that well. He's back among the goals now, but he's been there before. But, I mean, look, he doesn't have to make his mind up just yet. I think you're right with that. But Jovic on loan away, Pochettino eventually to City, and Jadon Sancho to United all makes sense today for Shaka.
Well, thank you very much for watching ESPN on YouTube. For more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for live streaming, premium content, and let's not forget as well, ESPNFC 7 days a week. Subscribe to ESPN+.